the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip, he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit, cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry young man, there's no skating here. So we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swag in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and burials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about, some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swanky. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew that wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Swanky.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? I just real West Side Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Athletics. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you, and we could be in for a pitcher's duel in this one, partner. Both of these arms very capable of controlling the game from the mound.
Yeah, and they know that it's going to be tough on the other side for their offense to score runs. So what they're doing is going out there and they're having to battle zeros. Who can put up the most zeros? That's who's going to have the best chance of winning this ball game.
First pitch coming your way next. just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Barry Zito. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Ray Durham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, usually you're going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And a bunt towards third, and that goes foul. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. McGuire under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup, hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, it can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Shoeless Joe Jackson in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. On to first, and the White Sox go quietly. Down in order go the White Sox. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Garrett Crochet. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Max Schumann.
Yeah, Boog, hitting under that Mendoza line over the last 10 games. He's definitely going through a tough time at the plate right now. I think some of that's probably bad luck. Other, it's just, bad approach. But clearly he's looking to make some adjustments to get back on track. So we'll see what he does in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind to the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Next up for the A's. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And a foul ball. Carrasco launched a homer in his most recent game. Tejada leads off first with 1 away. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
1-1.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line to left. And that's a fair ball. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And next is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Batting fifth,
So bases all loaded up. Mark McGwire up next for the A's. Golden opportunity right here. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Stepping in, number 19. And that is out of play. Still only one out here in the inning. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run across. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So two in scoring position with one out. Damon will hit next. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Second and third, one away. That misses, and the count is 1-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two on, one out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now Jason Kendall. Foul ball there. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 1 inning in the books here. It's the A's 3 and the White Sox nothing. New inning getting started, and here is number 17.
Number 17.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Harold Baines.
So up next for Chicago, Harold Baines. In there, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one inside, 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Mauricio Ordonez steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's in there, 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Throwing the ball really well today. That two-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off,
And now it's going to be Max
third
Schumann.
baseman, Max Schumann.
That's in there. Strike one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first.
Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. One up, one down.
Now batting left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
One down. Now it's the runner takes off. Pitch is high. Tag. Save. Grandal's throw not in time. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That one fouled off. The 1-1. That one inside. Look out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first in time. So 2 down now and here is Jose Carrasco. Doubled his first time.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there.
And that one gets way at the plate. But no advance. That's ball one. Henderson on third with 2 out. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Chases that one out of the zone. That's out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the A's 3 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Number 45.
Cito back to work. Popped up. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Yasmani Grandal stands in now and watches strike 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Tejada sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Matt Thaiss in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
And he deals. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these A's doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ordonez sizes this one up. 1 down.
Now batting, number 25.
Mark McGwire up next for the A's. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. McGwire goes 6 feet 5 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's a former home run derby champ. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now at the plate, number 19. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Going back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Oh, it's gone. It bounced off him and over the wall. He sends it out of here. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-zip.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Garrett Crochet is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Gilbert.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the 3rd. Line drive. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, number 18.
Jason Kendall up next for the A's. Grounded out his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 6-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the wherever it's at, really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next to hit, Max Schumann. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Well struck left field. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Ricky Henderson, the next to hit, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working as the A's are on top. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ray Durham.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And stepping in is the speedy Luis Aparicio. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And that one popped in the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, number 0.
2 outs, base is empty. Shoeless Joe Jackson steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
No,
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The White Sox hitless so far in the game. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order go the White Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the
Now,
A's,
Miguel
shortstop,
Tejada.
number 5.
Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, number 33.
And the batter now, Jose Carrasco. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Now it's the DH,
Now batting,
Jason
designated
Giambi.
hitter, Jason Giambi.
And a foul ball. The A's looking to add another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Jackson squeezes it. Both runners tagging. Both runners able to move up. Aggressive play, and it's second and third now.
Now batting, number 25.
Next up for the A's, Mark McGwire.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Second and third here, 1 away. On the ground to third, but it kicks foul. Up the middle. Fires over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman. He's already homered in this game. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swings through that one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Johnny Damon. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball. Slides for the stop. The throw. Pretty nice play there. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the A's 8 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back.
Leading Now
And
for the
struggles
White
at the
Sox,
plate
third
in this
baseman,
series
number
as we take a
17.
look at the numbers. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, every
0-1's the
pitcher
count.
wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what,
Now
as a
batting,
hitter,
the
it looks like it's a
designated
mile
hitter,
away,
Harold
so you give up
Baines.
on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to
Fought off foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I
Now
mean, he
batting,
struck out
number
6
30.
times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Ordonez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, space is empty.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab, and that is that.
Pitching for
Back now
Chicago.
to start the bottom of the fifth, and
Number
taking over on the
47.
mound, Bryce Wilson.
Bryce Wilson.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so
For the
he's looking for
Athletics,
better.
catcher,
Right now,
number
giving up
18.
more than a hit per inning.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Grandal puts it away for the out, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first
Now
out of the ball
batting,
game.
third baseman, Max Schumann.
Max Schumann digs in now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a
Now
little bit, hit the
batting,
ball on the
left
ground, kill some
fielder,
worms while you're at it.
Ricky
Back to the top of the lineup. And now Ricky Henderson, 1 for 3.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing there for the A's as the lead holds at 8-0. Well, this game isn't very close, Ziggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
And that one sliced foul. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, he goes down looking.
That right there will drive you crazy as a hitter. That pitch has no business being called a strike. It's definitely not what the pitcher was trying to do with the curveball in any count, let alone a 2-strike count. So the umpire right there, he's just rewarding a bad pitch.
Grandal batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Line to left, and foul ball. 0-2 now. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it!
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Thaiss.
Two down, bases empty. And now Matt Thaiss. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Thaiss, 29 years old, and he's usually a catcher, but today he's starting at first. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So he's perfect through 6. It's the A's 8 and the White Sox nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Miguel Tejada. Wilson back to work. There's a swing and a miss. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jared Schuster appears to be getting loose. Murphy also getting ready. And he chases that one below the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt. And that is ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Ordonez makes the grab, 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
33.
Jose Carrasco up next for the A's. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swings through that.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The Athletics up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Ball one there. Carrasco with a homer in his last game. And there's a ball.
2-1.
On the ground to third. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
2 outs, base is empty. Jason Giambi getting ready to hit. And it's fouled away. Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two outs. To the right side, Durham tosses to first, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 8 and the White Sox nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Ray Durham.
Number 5.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Gets under it and pops it up. McGuire has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox, shortstop
Luis Aparicio steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Lifted in the air, right center field. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Tag, but he's in there.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boog.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. 1 out, runner at second. Shoeless Joe Jackson steps to the plate for the White Sox. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one the other way. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Now batting, number 17.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Ripped on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. The White Sox lead one. Still 8-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
First baseman, number 25.
And that one pulled foul. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. That one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ordonez sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That
Now
front
batting,
shoulder
number
coming
19.
open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll get down for a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Man at first, Johnny Damon. Up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
Now batting, number 18.
And now here's the A's catcher, Jason Kendall. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, runner goes, squirts away a little bit. Throw the second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. 2 outs. Runner goes again, headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. Runner on the move again. There's the ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now making 4 stolen bases in the game for him.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with the big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
And that is out of play. Runner at third, 2 away. Ripped to short. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score. And this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now a chance for Max Schumann. High fly ball down the left field line. Ordonez makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the A's 9 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Harold Baines.
in the air, right field. Carrasco. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 30.
And up next for Chicago, Mauricio Ordonez. This to third. Throw to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard
Now
grounder,
batting,
but he
number
wanted to get
45.
that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Jordan stands in now and watches strike one. Right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Smoked into left, base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. So first and second with 2 outs. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simp.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the A's 9 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
And that's fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And out number 1 on the grab. Next up for the A's,
Now
Miguel
batting, number
Tejada.
5.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it
Now
gives
batting,
and sometimes it
number
takes away.
33.
He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So digging in, Jose Carrasco. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Giambi, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Up the middle, Aparicio steps on the bag for the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And we're back. All set to start the ninth in this one. Leading off, Ray Durham. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Aparicio in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
And that just misses.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out. So they're at the corners now. And next to hit for the Sox, Shoeless Joe Jackson. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
No outs. Runners at first and third. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. High fly ball out to center field. Damon nabs it. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Goose Gossage. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Gossage.
And that is downstairs. 1-0. Gossage, more than 100 career wins on the mound. He joined the team as a free agent. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Grounder might be 2. The flip. There's 1. The double play ends it right here.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. Always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
9-1 is how it ends. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You bohemian your haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers can around and catch the papers. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you in potential papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably They get we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba por ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no.